Hi, okay, we are gonna get ready. This is not a get ready with me, this is a vlog. We're gonna show a little bit more about what a day in the life looks like. Not me just gonna use my camera to like put my makeup on. I talk a lot here about what reality for me is as an agency owner and like the flexibility it can give you. But some of you might have missed the memo that I actually am a digital nomad and I have been traveling full time for the last 2.5 years-ish. So that's why like my backdrops are always different. If you just watch for the like more informational videos, you probably have missed the like week in the life kind of stuff and just seen me in a different place every single time I film. But yeah, if you are interested in this lifestyle, but you want to see what it can really look like and not the like super budget hostel vibes, because that's not for me, then stick around. I'm going to show you a day and what it really looks like while I talk a little bit more about like how you can make money while traveling full time and how I use my agency to do that. Okay, I need some room to actually get ready. I mean, the biggest way I make money online is obviously by running an agency. That is pretty obvious. But what I think isn't so obvious is how I keep new clients coming in and how I can kind of make more money as I travel. Especially because like a lot of agency owners, when they're getting started, will struggle to close sales and like keep clients happy without being able to like go down there and disaster plan or throw in an extra benefit of like taking some pictures. And obviously all of that I cannot do when I am on the other side of the world. So right now I'm in Southeast Asia. I'm in Malaysia today. I've been around Thailand, Vietnam, Bali. Where else have we been? I'm losing track. It's been 2.5 years. But essentially I'm at minimum a day's worth of travel away from home and a 7 to 8 hour time zone difference. Let me finish getting ready real quick because this is distracting as hell and it's making me slow. And the thing is, right, as an agency owner, you shouldn't be doing like the day-to-day for all of your clients. In theory, you have a team and that's what they do. What you actually focus on is like the strategic stuff and client experience and systems and leveling all of that up, as well as sales and getting new clients. If you're able to build it in that way, then it actually frees you up to do whatever you want on a day-to-day, whether that's like travel or just work less or even like actually grind more to get more clients. But if you're not responsible for delivering every single day, then everything gets exponentially easier. Okay, so let me just finish getting all like packed up and we will head out. Okay, so before we get into it, let me just say, if you are struggling to get new clients, I have a freebie for you. I'll pop the link in the description below for my Client Attraction Academy. And wish me like this is my first time vlogging in public, talking to the camera in a long time. So apologies for any background noise and I'm sorry for any awkwardness. Okay, but let me talk about how I actually built my income and how you can too. So getting your agency up and running is one thing, and honestly having monthly client retainers and having the same amount of money coming in each month makes it so easy. I personally have 6-month contracts in with my agency, so if someone signs with us, I know for 6 months I'm making that much money at least, and usually they stay longer and sometimes they will upgrade their package along the way. Once you know that, it's super accessible, right, to start traveling, because then you know you have your set amount of income without having to panic. Pause for the train passing. But there are some other things you can do, even like adding to your income streams. So one thing that I started doing when I was traveling was actually extending my offers, adding things like power hours, so like one-to-one strategy calls, training and workshops.
Essentially, if you're diversifying your income and you're working hard to get new clients, you can't really go wrong. And by spending time working on getting those new clients, your agency will grow, your income will grow, so it makes travel even more accessible.
Okay, it got a little bit noisy in there, so I thought I would just hold off and finish this video at home. So I'm now back and I've got a couple of notes next to me because there's a few things that I think we need to talk about when we talk about growing an agency in a different time zone. The number one thing is actually getting used to being in that different time zone. And honestly, for most people who are like trying to travel and make money, I would recommend you start somewhere that is closer to home so that it feels like less of an adjustment. Like for example, I tend to work in like the afternoons and evenings. My time is like so drastically different that by working over that period, it means I'm online when my team are, when my clients are, all that sort of good stuff. And I'll be honest, it suits me better. I like working in the evening. I feel really creative and I get lots of ideas. For you, that might be different. You might be like a super early morning bird and want to get your work done at 7 a.m. and sign off early to go and enjoy wherever you're visiting. You really do have to figure out how you're going to make it work for you. The second thing you're going to really need to think about and get good at is comms. Client comms is the number one most important thing in most client experience. Like them feeling like they've been talked to and communicated with and that they know everything is under control is the best thing you can do. Essentially, you want it to feel like you being away is still you being present. Like if you're not in the UK, it doesn't matter because they're feeling you like right there with them. And this is super easy. I know like face-to-face meetings have their place and can be really impactful, but between Zoom, between texts on your phone, or even like Slack, there's not really any excuse to not be super communicative with your clients. And probably the most boring one, but the one that you need to hear, is be committed. If you're wanting to do this, you're probably wanting to do it because you want to travel. You want to see things, you want to explore. But you can't really get swept up in that. And as much as you might want to spend all of your time on a beach or poolside, it's not going to be realistic for you to build a business that way. You might be able to get there once you have built and you have a team that's able to take care of things for you, but not in the early days. Instead, I'd say pick your times wisely to do the fun stuff. Take days off if you need to, but make sure your clients know and can expect when you're contactable. And use the weekends. Like make sure that you're really using the free time to do all that fun stuff. Okay, so there you have it. A little bit of a breakdown of firstly kind of what sort of services and things you can do to increase your income and how you can make more money while you travel with just a couple of tips. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I actually have a full playlist about becoming a digital nomad that you should go and check out if you like this video.